Hi there, it's Michael Bovey. I'm your debt settlement expert here at Resolve, and I want to talk to you about the risk of being sued. It's a very real risk. People fall behind. You have to be behind in order to get your creditors or a debt collector, even debt buyers, or even law firms. You have to be late for any of these people to either get involved or to be willing to take less than the balance owed. And falling behind has consequences. Now, the Resolve profile that you've built, the debt settlement plan that you've built, is really intelligent. Without somebody like me even looking at it, it's already designed to factor in risk and assess, okay, well, here's who we're going to do first, second, third, fourth, fifth, based on that risk algorithm. But what changes, and really, I should cover it this way, there are two ingredients to make debt settlement go off without a hitch. And the rest is noise. Now, some of it is important noise, don't get me wrong. It's just that these two ingredients are the most important, and that is resources and timing. You're the one in charge of resources. So whatever money you're bringing to the table when you're bringing it, that's what you do. Timing is completely up to your creditors. And they're going to have certain behaviors after you're 6 months late, typically. Speaking of credit cards, 4 months late on fixed loans, that suggest they're going to drop your account into 3 buckets. One of those buckets is sending it to an attorney, or another one of those buckets is selling it off to a debt buyer. But guess what? Debt buyers use that same infrastructure around the country to sue people, law firms that collect debt regularly, every day, day after day. So when you're thinking about what your risk is, you can actually diminish that risk by bringing more resources to the table early enough. So for those of us that have built a profile, a settlement plan in the Resolve platform, and we're needing 36 months, 40 months to come up with cash to settle, and we're current today, your risk profile is pretty high. If you can come up with a tax refund or a bonus, or come up with even, let's say, $200 extra a month or $75 extra a month to bring that timeline, those resources into play sooner, you're also lowering your risk profile of being sued lower and lower and lower. So for those of you that come into the Resolve platform and you build a debt settlement plan and your debts are already late, then you're talking about, let's say you're 6 months late or 12 months late on certain accounts that are with aggressive creditors, or already with aggressive, all debt buyers are aggressive, just look at it like that, already with debt buyers. You're in a situation where the deck's kind of already stacked with risk because you're late, you're super late, and you're building a plan that might be 24 months, but in actuality it's 36 months because you're already 12 months late. So your risk profile is immediate. It's bam, you entered in your settlement plan with a high level of risk as it is. Now, there are things that we can do. We're really good at what we do, and the partners in our platform are super duper good at what they do, the negotiators, and they can often lower your risk, that resources and timing thing, right? So when you know a creditor or a debt buyer or a collection law firm's timing in advance, you can start to build plans that lower the risk, diminish the risk, make it easier, make it not so stressful, right? What I mean by that is that some of these debt buyers that do sue, like I said, just think like all do, what if they'll do a settlement with you for half off and spread it over 12, 24, 36 months? Suddenly now these plans that we're building in here that are showing this risk, they're actually workable, okay? So some of the best ways that you can look at your risk and trying to avoid any at all is raise money quickly, is get with your counselor and figure out which of these accounts are going to go first, second, third, fourth, fifth, so that you can sleep at night. You can go, no, it's okay. Look, like Michael said in this video, you have some creditors that are actually pretty flexible with how long they'll stretch out the timing with which they want you to pay the settlement. And so when you can do these things, it's great. Now, what if you can't? In fact, some of you might be watching this video and you've already been sued. It's another kind of topic. It's the same topic, but I want to cover it differently in a next video. So just tune in to what to do once you've been sued. I'll see you on the next video.